All right, here we go. Giddy up. Stampede Bowl is underway. It'll be Castillo getting us started in Calgary. That kick into the wind that we do have here. It's going to be taken at the 20 and brought back up on the far side. Eventually returned just shy. No gain on that first down slip from Mills. So 2nd and 10 for VA from the pocket down the field. And that is complete, close to a first down to Eric Brooks.
Taken off the board in review, but played well.
Fresh set at the Calgary 49, high snap. VA gets it, hands it off, and they'll push it ahead. Close to half of what they needed. Back on the ground to Dedrick Mills, who's had a great start. Calgary's offense averaging about 135 yards per game on the ground. They're throwing here, though. Adams, far side to the 45, and that's hauled in. 171 yards on the season prior to that catch for Rhymes. Fresh set of downs for VA again. Look at all the time in the pocket. Down the field, drops it into the 5. End zone, touchdown, Clark Barnes. There's a flag back at the 50. We'll monitor that. VA slow to get up. Barnes gets the stamps on the board in the Stampede Bowl.
Good news for Calgary and their fans was the throw and catch. And Clark Barnes' average this year on 6 catches is through the roof.
It's not ideal in that game. It was here in Calgary. Now he'll slide out in the slot. Empty backfield, VA. Backside spin. And now he's going to take off. Pushes it ahead. Will be stopped short of the...
And he found the way. He found the open guy.
Gets this one away. Intercepted. It's taken away. Webb down to the 5. End zone touchdown, Calgary. Webb with the pick 6 of the Stampeders. Increase their lead at home. Webb's first interception of the season, and he's had a good year as Calgary in full control. To that big catch, it now sits at 30.9 for his average on the year. Here's Adams bouncing around the pocket, gets it away near side. That's Alford, and he's got a first down for Calgary thus far in the Stampede Bowl. This time they'll stretch it out. Mills finds some room all the way up to the Calgary 35. A pickup of 7 for Dedrick Mills. Throwing down here for Vernon Adams. Winnipeg shows pressure. They bring pressure. VA hit as he throws down the field. Up for grabs. And it's held on to Tevin Jones on the far sideline. Wins a battle with Terrell Bonds.
Out there at wide receiver. 16 targets coming into this. 81 yards receiving. That's probably his biggest play as a Stampeder. I know that Dave Dickinson wanted to get him after playing against him when he was in Edmonton.
Remember that game? 24 yards there for Jones. Back to Mills, trying to break away from Willie, but eventually goes down. Opportunity for Jones here to maybe contribute a little bit more. Calgary marching again.
Nice
big hole right up the middle for Mills. Eventually tracked down inside the 20. That's a 10th play of the drive for Adams. A ton of time in the pocket. Dumps it off. Far side. End zone touchdown. Damien Alford, welcome to the Canadian Football League. His first touchdown comes here at the Stampede Bowl as Calgary takes full control.
Goes from the left side of the formation. Alford all the way across, so this is a route that takes time to develop. And the
6.5 to play first half. Winnipeg got to get something going offensively here. Out in the flats. Stearns trying to break a tackle. He will not. Covered extremely well on the play by Moncrief.
Yeah, Moncrief's chipped in a bunch in the start of this season for the Calgary Stampeders. 3 knockdowns, a couple tackles for losses. That's another big play on the...
First and 10 from the 26. Adams dumps it off. And Mills pushes it ahead.
Now feels much more confident.
Bought his first cowboy hat this week as well. Hands it off. Mills pushing ahead. Another first down for Calgary. They're going to be 6 wide here. 3 left, 3 right. He'll throw to his right. And that is caught by Brooks, his second catch. They've given up 22 so far in this one. Adams got him down the field. He's got him and he's wide open. It's Philpott trying to cut it inside of the 20. Made a move. Another one. He's still going. All the way down to the 5 and he's tripped up just short. That would have been spectacular. Philpott that close to a house call. Calgary's offense explodes again. 66 yards for number 85 and they're knocking on the door. Second and goal from the Bomber 2. Adams hands it off. Mills up the middle. Touchdown Calgary. His 5th rushing touchdown of the season. And this is a stunner at McMahon as Calgary blows it wide open.
Good low leverage by that offensive line. Deep
200-yard half. Not passing here. They'll hand it off to Mills, who's done a lot of damage himself. He's stopped just shy of the 20. Got to have it, though. Jamison Sheen, big kick. 60-yard kick. Benjamin goes back for it. And he's tracked down from behind. 2nd and 8 for VA. Adams escapes the left, down the field, and he's got Tevin Jones for a first down, and he's working against Terrell Bonds. 10 of 14 for 204 yards, back on the ground again. And Dedrick Mills almost had enough for a first down. It'll be 80 knockdowns. And they're going to run a draw. Mills stopped this time, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
And they're looking right into that sun. The ball disappears, as you can see.
Adams gets this one away quickly to Jones. Tackled from behind by Adams for the Stampeders. Mills again picks his way through the defensive line, finds the 2nd level. Vaughters eventually
at receiver. Short yardage.
Quincy Vaughn does it again, and he's got another Calgary first down. Notice that a couple times in short yardage. VA just stays out on the field. Calgary, 20-point cushion, final play of the 3rd quarter. VA finds Tevin Jones. Broke 1 tackle and pushes it up to the 45.
See what I mean? He's a big boy.
Kolaris looking to throw again. Far side intercepted. It's taken away by Moncrief. This is a dagger. Can you believe it? Pick 6 the other way. 2nd of the game for the Calgary defense. Not a flag in sight. And Calgary stampeding their way to a victory here against Winnipeg.
Favoring the Calgary Stampeders. And I was just explaining how they were allowing these underneath throws. Well, you let that happen. You let that happen until you don't, until you drum it. And that's exactly what Moncrief, the veteran.
Everybody else was covered very tightly. Now Mills spinning it ahead. Almost broke that one. Gets it again. Runs into some heavy traffic and is taken down by Tony Jones.
It's tough for coaches, I think, to try to not.
Stops in Edmonton and Saskatchewan, and now here in Calgary. Kolaris on the run to his right. Far side. Stearns is going to say he had it, and they're going to rule it a touchdown for Winnipeg.
Kolaris gives him a chance over the shoulder. That's a great catch. Damon Webb's hand and arm is right through there, and he squeezes it with two hands. You don't necessarily have to put it under your arm to make it a clean catch. You can just keep it in your hands.